Hopefully this thing is working. So I just wanted to put together my stream. Basically, I have nothing really going yet. Literally like 2 scenes I've set up, no overlays, no graphics yet. I'm just gonna go through my my setup here and just do it in the open. So I'm gonna share what I'm doing and kind of how I'm building the stream. Specifically, like I'm gonna talk about how I'm building graphics, how I'm setting up OBS, how I'm sort of like just getting everything working, and we're gonna fool around for an hour or two, and we're just gonna record it while we're doing it. So I'll try to explain what I'm doing. I'm not really gonna advertise or broadcast this. So if anyone does join, is interested in what's going on, you know, let me know. But for the most part, this is just to kind of document the process. So hopefully, if you want to get started streaming at some point, you can kind of see how easy it is to do. This isn't rocket science at the end of the day. Something I'm gonna do here. Oh, that camera got a little messy. We'll fix that. We'll bring that down. Oh, I want this to be okay. So, we're gonna go over a few things here, a few different tools. Whoa! All right, this is OBS. Obviously, the preview paint's a little crazy here. We're gonna see myself into infinity. That's kind of cool. As you can see, we got like this intro screen that I created. I just used this AI tool called Visual Electric. It's pretty decent, pretty fun to make stuff. Literally, the prompt was pixel art of a futuristic hacker room. And I gave it some colors and things like that. And I started with a photo of my actual desk setup, so it was at least somewhat kind of based on how my actual room looks. That's not really how my room looks, but, you know, whatever. It's cool. So we got that going on. The tool I'm using here is Visual Electric. I haven't paid for it or anything, so you can check it out yourself at visualelectric.com. It's pretty cool. All right, so yeah, I guess my first things, as you can see here, there's this little screens part in the bottom left. I have a full webcam. It's not the full width of the stream. I'm gonna add, I think, some overlays here. I kind of like it inset a little, you know, makes it more cinematic. But the first thing I want to do is set this webcam source maybe to be less, just for this is mainly for, because I'm not using full 1080p here, so I don't need to be like rendering a full 1080p webcam and just downsourcing it. So I'm just going to do 720p, and that was actually closer to how it's set up, but I think it's like connected to this one. So I'm going to delete this webcam source. I'm going to go blank here, and I'm going to add myself back to this scene. I guess as we're doing this live and setting up scenes, it's going to be a little jarring sometimes, as we're just looking at a totally black screen right now. All right, so add in, what is this, a media source, I believe? No, not a media. Oh. What is this? I renamed it webcam, but it's not. Oh, add element, that's the wrong thing. Window capture, video capture device. There we go. Webcam, I'm going to call it 1080p. Again, you can't see it because I'm actually on this scene creating it. I wonder if I can create a scene without switching to it. But that's a problem for another day. There we go. There's my face again. We're back here. I'm just on a settings screen right now trying to set it up. For this full screen when I do want it to be 1080p. So I just had to create basically a different source here. We're going to go to custom, set that to 1080p. Okay, and look at that. We're right here. We're going to plop that in the middle. Hey, cat, get down. She likes to jump up on my counters. No, no, no. All right, now we're going to go through the painful effort of just placing this screen right in the middle. I haven't found a way to like auto align things centered, so but you do get nice guidelines in OBS. Again, you're not really seeing this, but it's going to help me just center this thing nice in the middle. Boom, there we go. So we got a webcam, that's me. We're going to go back to the default scene here. Oh no. I'm frozen on the default scene. So maybe I can't use it twice. All right, well, on that note, we will probably just stick to 1080p then. We're going to delete this source. Goodbye, webcam. Can I refresh this or something? Oh no, I've ruined it. Okay, well, you know what? We're debugging live. We're doing this. Okay, yeah, that's all right. Hopefully no, that does not refresh it. Come on, give it to me. We'll copy you. We're going to delete you. We're going to paste you. Nope, that didn't work. All right, we're just going to set this up again. Damn it. Not exactly what I wanted to be doing. Okay, custom. 1080p, make it nice and widescreen. Matches FPS. Perfect. All right, we're back. We're going to put me in the bottom right here. Perfect. Okay, so another tool that I'm going to use is Figma. I kind of just going to store everything here. I created a few different pages in Figma, kind of putting together a few different examples, scenes here. I should call these scenes instead of screens. And Figma is like a UI design tool, but it's pretty good at just like storing all my graphics. To me, it's just like a better Photoshop. It's really easy to get things in and out of it. And a lot of things can be informed by different data sources. So like I keep a lot of things in Notion, for example. I can import some of that data into here. It also is going to give me, this is pretty cool. This is kind of where I'm going to go with it. I don't know if I'll get to it tonight, but you can like basically create prototypes, and prototypes have a cool ability to autoplay GIFs. So what I want to do is I want to screen capture essentially this screen. It's just going to be off to the side, and other people can come in and like move GIFs and stuff in and out of it or add text. So like if someone else wanted to, I'm going to just make this smaller just to kind of give an example here. Like let's say one of my friends or a mod wants to, you know, provide some graphics while I'm AFK for a few minutes. There's some plugins that do this. But instead of doing plugins, I'm going to do a hacky implementation of just sharing this Figma screen. I'll stream this like BRB prototype here, and then other people can just drag stuff in and like add their own text. So like, you know, if they wanted to add some text, they can do it. Matt is dumb. Right? Like, hopefully no one's streaming that at me. But if someone wanted to come in here and just kind of let me know that I'm dumb and add in some GIFs. So I'm also just like adding GIFs. They're all static in Figma, but they autoplay in prototype. So like all these are different components. So they could switch it out to like a different GIF. And where did that prototype screen go? It kind of disappeared on me. Here it is. Right, they can kind of bring in different GIFs. This is my locked in GIF. Couldn't really find too many good ones, so I might find a different one for that. But like, there we go. This guy's going gamer mode, getting super intense. But this is a way, basically, I can kind of collaborate with people and say, hey, if you want to just like live edit things while I'm AFK or add things, that's doable. I might figure out a way to kind of use this with an alpha layer to actually do my... This is, again, kind of a stream elements overlay replacement, potentially, but who knows? We're just going to play around with it, figure some of this stuff out. So, again, people can kind of duplicate stuff in. They can, you know, make a lot of copies of things and kind of, you know, just go wild with it. All right, that's all, like, coming in over here. Right, it's kind of, and then, you know, set colors or whatever. There's my green that I like using. And so, you know, anyone can come in here and do that. You know, and then I can also edit it as well, as you can see, as I'm doing. Delete all that stuff for now. This is just my be right back screen. You know, when I need to take a shit quickly in the middle of a stream, I can just throw this up, let the mods come in, edit this scene, and this stream's kind of going in real time. It's also really easy to bring in GIFs. Like if I go to Giphy and any GIF I want, people can just right click. Oh, not copy link, copy image. Come in here, just paste it, and there we go. Look at that. That's going to... Come on, there we go. And that didn't actually seem to work. Maybe we have to download it. Oh my, we do have to download it. Oh. I don't think they do this with other GIFs. Maybe it's just Sesame Street GIFs. Drag and drop this GIF anywhere. Okay. Let's drag it onto the scene here. And it's not... Doesn't seem to be working. A little disappointing. Okay, well, I thought this was going to be a little easier than... Maybe Giphy just sucks. Let's try Tenor. Is that another one? There we go. We'll get Kermit the Frog here. Bring him in. Paste that. And yeah, this one is an actual GIF, I can tell. We'll just drag it into the scene, and there we go. That one works. So I don't know what was up with Giphy. It was being a little weird. I think I need to make an account so you can actually download the GIF. Because when I was copying it, I was just getting a single frame. It wasn't an actual GIF. So in theory, as long as you have access to the actual GIF file, it's really easy to just copy and paste things, which is kind of cool. So I like that banana dancing GIF from back in the day. Let's see if that still exists. And it sure does. We're going to copy that. And now we have oh, he's not transparent though. There we go. This one looks transparent. We'll copy this guy. Bring him in. So what's happening here, it's so why it's not showing up is it's actually like a different layer that's not in the frame. So that's a little confusing. To really get around that, I just drag it out and then drag it back in, and look at that. He's back in. I can move him around. You can kind of see me moving him around. Look at that. You can create a bunch of copies. And look at that, a banana army. It took me 2 seconds to make. And we're just getting absolutely hype here, as you can see. Creating a cool scene. So again, then I would just like have this screen capture. I'm gonna actually just do this now really quickly to show exactly what it means. So I'm going to drag this guy off to a different window. Oh, it doesn't seem to want to. Oh, I have to pop it out, I think. No, that didn't do it. Okay, well, I will just have Figma going in a different thing here. Putting it off my screen. Actually, I kind of want to show what I'm doing, so maybe I won't do that just yet. We'll keep it all on stream for now. Okay. I don't actually like the split view. I have never done this before. I'm going to cancel that out. Go back here, open this up. We want that in a preview window. It has to stay in Figma. It doesn't actually create a second window on Windows, so that's a little problematic, actually. Maybe I can... I'm just going to Google this. Figma preview in another window. But a second Figma window using Command-Shift-N. We're going to do that. Just throw that on the other screen. Nope. We're going to press preview, drag that over. We actually don't want to pop it in a new window. We want to pop it as a tab and then move that tab over. And there we go. So I have another window now that's just a full screen of this. I'm just going to pop that over and actually full screen it. And now we are going to... again, I shouldn't do this on the other screen just yet. I will do that in a second. So we're going to bring it back down here. We're going to go to OBS. We're going to create a new scene. Let's duplicate this scene. Or I don't want the webcam, so I actually don't want to duplicate. I'll just create a new scene and guys say, be right back. Then we're going to do a capture, a window capture. And we want to capture Figma preview. I wonder how difficult it's going to be to set up every time. Okay. Nope. I think it's this. There we go. We're capturing everything. Don't know what all these do, but this seems fine. Turn off capture cursor, I think. And then we're going to kind of just crop it in here. I don't know exactly how to crop yet. We're figuring this out. There we go. Boom. You know what? Just to make this a little easier, I'm going to just add a stroke. I'm going to use my green color. Make that like 4 pixels. And so that is now on the preview here. And it's just going to help me with the cropping. I'm holding down Alt to kind of set this cropping up. So I'm just going to crop this in nice and easy. Big bada boom. There we go. Gonna make it full screen now. Look at that. That should kind of be centered. I'm kind of not using a pure black as the background. It's a little bit offset, so I just don't want that black border to come in, and it won't, because this... Actually, will it come in at the top? I don't think so. We're gonna zoom in. Oh, it's hard to tell. All right, perfect. All right, that's looking good. Not fully centered, though. Okay, that's looking good. All right, so that is that's there now. We're going to set that back to scale to window. It's my BRB scene, capturing from Figma. And then now, because we're actually following this scene, I should be able to, you know, mess with things and it shows up on stream. I'm going to move OBS to my other screen so I can see if it's actually doing its magic. Oh, it's not animated anymore. What? So it only works if it's in focus. Okay, maybe this isn't the killer idea I thought it was. There might be a way to capture from the web. But yeah, as soon as I not unfocus it, it stops playing. Boo. I do kind of like the concept of having GIFs play. Let's see if it still updates. Like if I delete the bananas, no, it doesn't update until I give it focus. What? All right, well, not as good of an idea as I thought it was going to be. That's why we're testing this stuff out. Okay. So as long as it's... I've now moved the preview window to the other screen. And... Okay, I need to basically set it up as a specific size every time. This might be a little annoying to do. Just because of how the screen capture works. But if I... Alright, maybe if I always full screen it. And then set it up to capture the full screen here. I think this is centered and it's now looking good. Okay, so I've got it going. So the preview's up on the other screen. It's actually behind my OBS, so it's really not in focus anymore. But it looks like it's capturing okay. Not perfectly centered, but this is fixable. All right, that looks oh, not quite. A little bit of green on both sides. And okay, that's centered. We're gonna get rid of those green lines. There we go. And now if I edit things on my actual Figma canvas, that preview is still being updated. Everything's animated okay. Make Kermit the Frog super big. Look at that. Want it behind my text so I can like move it around a little. Look at that. Matcom BRB. I'm so excited. Kermit the Frog going wild. Easy peasy. And you still see my socials and everything. Nice. So, okay, that was a BRB screen. The downside is I'm going to have to kind of like start up Figma, start up with the prototype view, and hopefully this Figma... I might have to just... Let's see. We're going to quit out of Figma entirely and relaunch it. And we'll see if it's smart enough to pick it up, or if I'm going to have to actually manually select it every time. Damn it, I think I will have to manually select it every time. So now it's just sharing my main Figma window, which is a thing. All right, well, this is why we're testing all this stuff. You know, we're trying to get it working here. I'm going to get back to this. What I'm going to do right now is we're just going to get back to building out some of these scenes. Going to see if I can figure out the Figma prototype stuff later. So yeah, for now, I just have a few different... I have like a generic scene where I can just type basically whatever. I've got this BRB screen, which again, I'm trying to set up with this like prototype view. But I don't think that's a huge deal. In fact, this shouldn't be necessarily my BRB screen. This will just be my Figma scene. That will be just Figma, kind of cropped in. But if I do a full screen prototype and drag it over, it should just be cropped. And look at that, cool. Okay, and then I can actually have the different tabs kind of set up already. No, it doesn't seem to want to do that. All right, well, because it is set up as a prototype, what I can do, and what I'm doing here, and I think you should be able to see this, is if I just select a prototype and use my keyboard, like left and right keys, I can tab between the different scenes I have set up. Okay. If I just add another screen. There we go. Okay. So this is actually kind of decent. It's just one tab, so I don't switch between tabs, but if I just use left and right key, I basically can go between all the different scenes. And you're kind of seeing that here as I go between the scenes on the stream. So that kind of works for now. Yeah, let's see. That looks fully centered. Cool. Nice. Okay, I guess the next thing I wanted to set up was those overlays, so we're going to do that. So on the main screen here, you got the BRB, which is good for the full stuff, but I want, as you can see on Figma here, I have like this setup. This is basically my standard like stream, whatever setup. I don't know if I want this social thing to always be present. So I do have a stream deck. And at some point, I'm going to want, like, I don't know if it should be just like a timed thing, like every couple of minutes, maybe they pop up for 30 seconds, then goes away. Or if it should be like a button press, I press something on my stream deck and my socials will appear. Maybe for a limited time, maybe they stay up for 30 seconds and then go away or something. Not entirely sure yet, but the first part is just getting this ready for the stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this thing. The social wall with the black frame. It's got this transparency layer already. Gotta have my colors over here. And the whole thing is set at 80% opacity, which is why you can kind of see through it a little bit. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to just export it. So in Figma, that's over here. We're going to export it as a PNG. And we have a kind of a GIFs folder and then just like a images folder. I don't know if it should be it should be overlays. And we can do static and GIFs in the same place. So those are all my GIFs. I have these in Figma as well. Just to kind of ideate, but then eventually I need to kind of recreate them as overlays, which is what I'm doing right now. So I have this social wall. Yeah, I'm just going to save it as that. I like that naming convention for now. Actually, maybe I should prefix it with overlay so they kind of all group up. And then I want to sort by, I think, type here. So the GIFs stay together and the PNGs will stay together. All right, so I have my PNG here. We're going to go back into OBS and see how easy it is to kind of bring that in. I think we just drag it and drop it. There we go. Look at that. Okay. So my canvas is a little bigger because I'm on working. So even though I'm streaming at 1080p, I think the canvas I'm working on is 1440p. As you can kind of see here, my canvas is a little bit bigger. That's my monitor size, but I do output at 1080p. And I've done all my graphics creation at 1080p. So to kind of fix this, I'm just going to I'm just going to adjust it in Figma. So we're going to set that up to 1440p. So this should just be like a pixel perfect PNG at this point. We're going to click on this guy. We're going to export him again. Yes. And now we're going back into OBS, drag and drop it, put it in the bottom left, and then resize this webcam to kind of touch the edge there. Look at that. So we have the socials on the default screen. Perfect. We're just going to keep them ever present, I guess, for now, and we can kind of tweak that stuff later. Figure out if we want to do like a timed interaction or something. So the other overlays I wanted to do it's kind of some GIFs here. Kind of just, I like kind of funny, trolly stuff. So we're just doing some GIFs and some kind of dumb text to go around with it. Kind of the classic one I've always done is the big play alert with Ethan from H3H3. You know, I get he's going through a little drama right now. Not the biggest fan of some of his takes, but you know what? Classic H3H3, still funny to me. It's a funny GIF. I guess I'll kind of play that. So again, so in the prototype view, you actually will see these GIFs play. You know, big play alert. Just kind of letting people know either a big play just happened or is about to happen or is ongoing. So we can get hype around that. So now, basically, now I have this overlay. I want to bring it into Stream Deck. So there's the actual GIFs and then there's the text. I should probably just... So I have the GIFs already. I should probably just bring in the GIFs and then have a text component in OBS and set it to this text. And so I can... That seems to be the easiest thing. Yeah, so we're gonna do that, I think. Kind of just recreate these. So the first thing is OBS. Bring that back up, and we're gonna start putting these together. So, yeah, pardon, I can't really fix the infinite canvas. I kind of like it though; it's pretty funny. All right, so we have the GIFs here in this folder. We're gonna bring in big play alert. You know, he's a little on the small side. We'll just make him a little bigger. Quality here does not matter. And I wonder if you can group things. I'm not the smartest, so I just Google all this stuff. OBS group multiple elements into one. Wait, are these... How to group sources? Okay, well, I think it's possible. All right, we're gonna do text. Where's text? Okay. We're gonna do big play alert. Big play alert. Select font. Gonna go back into Figma. What is this guy called? Radio something. Grotesque. Easy peasy. Is that bold? Yes. Do we want it black or bold? All right. We got big play alert. Ooh, how do you keep? Okay. There we go. I'm used to holding down shift to keep the aspect ratio, but I guess a lot of programs no longer require that by default. We'll keep the aspect ratio. Perfect. All right. We got big play alert on repeat. Let's see if you can group these things. There we go. So now it is a toggleable element, big play alert. And I don't even have any Stream Deck stuff installed. I don't know if I'm going to get to that tonight, but I do want to at least make all these overlays. I wonder if you can group groups so I can keep them all in just a group called overlays. But we'll get to that in a second. All right, so the first one's done. Let's hide that. We're just going to keep going. Basing on the stuff I already put together. We got headshot mode. FPS Doug Classic. You know, I should probably come up with better names for this stuff at some point. We're just trying to have a little fun with it, guys. Okay, so we're going back into OBS, dragging in FPS Doug, letting you know, fucking headshot mode engaged. Just copy this text. Damn, I wish you could just like double click on things to edit the text, but that doesn't seem to be doable. Big play alert. Headshot. Maybe just boom headshot. Let people know. Headshot mode. Engaged. Let's go. More text the better. I really wish there was a way. Oh, there is. It's transform. Okay, so there is a center on screen, and then we can just. How do you? I can't lock the axis as you move it. That's fine. We'll just shift it down so it's centered, kind of overlaying whatever. Who cares? That's exciting. Okay, all right. Next one is done. Oh, because I copied this. Oh, shoot. All right, we're going to undo all of this. And we're going to bring FPS Doug back in. Is there not a duplicate button? Are you for real? Dang. Okay, well, maybe I can, like, in the text element. Make that black. I want an outline? I don't think so. Okay. Transforms. Center horizontally. Center horizontally. Group those together. Headshot mode. And there's our second overlay. I feel like there's got to be a better way to do text things. But we'll just keep going. Oh, there we go. Okay, delete that, copy it, and then paste duplicate. And that should be a brand new version. So let's go back here, just say ABC, hide that, and headshot mode does not say ABC. Okay, so there is a way to duplicate. Figured that out. Super easy. Just that's how you paste it in OBS. That simple. Okay. Let's just keep going. This is work. Keyboard Warriors Assemble. This one was kind of funny. Let's get my Keyboard Warrior GIF. Don't have it. Where's my Keyboard Warrior GIF? Oh, don't. I'll bring this guy into my GIFs. I'll just name all these as components. Keyboard Warrior. Perfect. So we have that. We don't have the GIF of him yet. This takes a second to bring it out of Figma. There we go. Look at that GIF. We'll just zoom in. This is cinematic quality right here. Just pulling out every frame one at a time and rebuilding the GIF, so it kind of takes a second. But we've done it. Images, nope, overlays. Keyboard Warrior. Boom. All right, we got Keyboard Warrior. So we're going to go back to our overlays. And I think I just had it, yeah, kind of centered there. Go back into OBS. Bring in my new GIF. S. We'll rename this S. Man, I just have muscle memory of holding down shift to resize stuff. That is going to take a while to relearn. All right, we're just hacking together the world's best meme. Totally. You can totally tell this is real. All right, copy, paste as duplicate. I think we might want it just a little bigger. We are going to transform, center horizontally. Transform, center horizontally. Adjust that S. What's going on here? Okay. Totally epic. There we go. Easy as peasy. Group those together. Keyboard warriors. That's another overlay in the bag. Actually, let's bring that down a little. You don't want it to be too centered on the screen because, like, if I'm playing a game, it might be distracting if it's overlay my cursor, basically. They will be kind of distracting no matter what. I think I want to just simple little, bring that up. And selecting things can be a pain. Okay, it's actually not really wanting to play nice right now. All right, we'll do this the old-fashioned way. I think I was just trying to move this up a little bit. It's just a little more overlaid. There we go. All that work for so little gain. All right, whatever. Okay, just want to double check this is centered. So we're going back to transform. Center horizontally. It's perfect. Easy. Okay. Another overlay done. There's probably a better way to do overlays. For instance, stream elements, which I am running. Probably easier to upload them there and kind of set things up, but we will see if it's easier to do it natively in OBS or on stream elements. I really don't know. Is it worth asking ChatGPT? OBS with Stream Deck is more flexible and direct. I think we'll probably just stick with OBS for now because I'm already setting it up there, and that seems easiest. And at some point, we will see if transitioning to Stream Elements makes sense. I don't even know if I want to do a lot of these things like alerts and things, honestly. But we'll see. We'll get to that. Okay. We have 3 overlays down. I think I have 8 total, so we're just going to keep going here. No, we have 6 total. Halfway done. All right, taking out the trash. Letting people know that sometimes you got to take out the trash. Again, these are all sort of trolly, having fun with it. We don't care too much. Having a good time. We're going to copy the text. We're going to paste it. So duplicate. And go to properties. Taking out the trash. Easy. Done. Throw that kind of in the bottom right here. And we're going to find that GIF. Drag him in. Throw it under the Z order. And look at that. Looking beautiful. Group those together. Taking out the trash. And just to be clear. What? It really can't. Okay. Text. Taking out the trash. Okay, cool. Next one is hype mode. I don't want to recreate all of that, so we will just, we're going to copy this as a PNG, paste it right in. No. That doesn't seem to work. Apparently you can't copy in. Copy as SVG. Now we're talking. Nope. Okay. Can I copy as a PNG? I'm gonna try this one more time. Okay, no. I paste it here. No. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna click on it, export PNG. Actually, we're gonna see if SVGs work because SVGs are vectors. And that means I can resize it as much as I want. No. Okay, this might be a little small, so we're going to make this 1440. In fact, we will just do that for everything. Oh, no. Want all those colors, drag that in, look at that. We got height mode, maybe a little smaller. I don't envision these socials always being here, so even though it kind of overlays some of them, I don't think that's going to be a problem. So I'm trying to keep things kind of aligned in a way that looks decent if they weren't there as well. If they overlay a little bit, that's fine with me. And yeah, Oprah. Yes. There we go. Hype mode. She's just getting absolutely hype. Getting the viewers hype. Everyone's getting hype. Group those together. Hype mode. Getting it done. And we're just going to make that smaller again. Okay. Locked in. I don't know if I like that placement of the text. Maybe. Maybe like that or something. I don't know. Okay. Let's start with copying the text again. Copy, paste, duplicate. This one is locked in. Boom. Letting people know. Can I lock this layer? I think there's got to be a lock. There we go. Lock. We'll lock the webcam. There we go. I can stop tracking around the canvas on accident. Probably going to make things easier to select as well. And I don't know. It should be overlaid a little bit, I think. I kind of like that effect. Okay, locked in. That is good. We will group these things. Call locked in. text equals locked in. Locked on. Nope. Okay, fixed. And I think that was it. That was my last one. Okay, so we have all 6 overlays. We're going to see if you can group groups. No, you can't. That's okay. So now we have all the things. Do we install Stream Deck and keep this going? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to set up the other scenes. So right now we have the intro screen. I think countdowns are probably something that Stream Elements should do. I don't think there's a good way to do that with OBS. You know, we should have had some music going. So we do have some copyright free music we got. I fucking forget where I got them from. Beats. There we go, BeatStar. This is where all the professionals get their beats. Kind of like kind of cool lo-fi beats. So we're just kind of doing with that vibe for now. I've already downloaded these and I forget where I uploaded them. Whoops, there's my code. Everyone knows it now. But we're just going to re-download the tracks I've already bought. Bro, don't do this to me. Is this an actual joke? I don't want an account. I already paid. Oh my god. Okay. What is this? BeatStars. Is this a freaking joke? We want waves and then probably just MP3s of these things. So what's a stream without music? So we'll just get some good stuff going. I kind of wonder if the song Brody Quest, how copyrighted that is, it being a famous YouTube video. Because I would love to start every stream with just streaming Brody Quest, but I don't know if that's going to get me into trouble on YouTube or anything. So for now, we're just going to keep it with this stuff. Okay, grab another window. Downloads. Grab all these guys. Create. We should cut them. We're going to create a new folder. Music. And we'll probably just play it with VLC. Okay, view playlist. Only one song came in. All right, now we got them all. All right, let's see if OBS. These levels look pretty good. I'm kind of have my desktop audio put down anyway. Just I'm not super loud. I kind of use my inside voice most of the time, so to just make sure I'm nice and clear, we just kind of brought down. I think it's like -14 or so dB. -14.9. Perfect. So hopefully that's nice and balanced. It's kind of hard to test this until I stop streaming and listen to it, but we'll see if it's a good balance. VLC's at 50. There we go. Get some beats going. Easy. It's just as easy as that. And just play some music on VLC. Might be possible to manage music through OBS, actually. Local file. No, that's not it. All right, this is what Google's for. OBS playlist. I guess I could do this if I wanted to potentially not hear it. But I'm already capturing desktop audio, so I don't actually know if it makes sense to set up a second media source. There we go. Get some hype beats going. Okay. Music sorted. Any other more sick gifts I want? Nothing speaking to me here. Man, I must be old, but a lot of this shit seems really stupid. Okay. Okay, I think that was kind of it. We got the overlay set up. Oh no, we were wanting to set up the different scenes. Okay, so what do we have here? Where did Figma go? All right, we did. So just a generic message screen, I think makes sense. So then I can edit the text to be whatever. So I'll be doing that one next. Oh, those did not scale appropriately. I don't know why though. Cool. New scene, generic message. Bring in the graphic. Cool. All right, now just need some. Get rid of music here on this scene. Well, I guess you might want to balance it separately, but I don't know how to prevent it from being picked up by your desktop. I'm gonna think about that later. Okay, what do we want here? We just want to grab the text, copy, paste, duplicate. All right. Let's do it. Kind of like this music, honestly. Let's do it. Let's just center that right in the middle. Transform. Center to screen. I think that's a good size too. I think that's it. We're gonna rename this. Generic text. Generic message.txt. Because what we actually want to do is... Oh man, I kind of wish I was sharing my screen, but I'm on another scene. So what you can do is, we'll take this into the... Actually, we can take it into our other screen, I think. Copy, paste. Okay, so I have this text. It's perfectly centered. Just says, let's do it. I would have to come into OBS and change the text if I wanted to. But I noticed there was this read from file. So we're gonna just create a new file. Call it generic message. All right, right now nothing's being displayed. Let's do it. Look at all these tabs. I think you can AI and Notepad now. Look at that. We can do with some AI. Just what Notepad needed. Subscription required. Get out of here. We don't want your shitty AI. Let's do it. There it is. Perfectly in the center. Let's just try another message. We're doing it, folks. Save that. Fudge. So I think what I need to do... Oh, no. I don't want to... Okay. What's going on here? We do have it all set to centered. But what I want to happen essentially is no matter the length of the message, it comes in centered. And it's not doing that. Right, that's kind of what I was testing here, actually. It's just the length of the message, short. Right, because that isn't centered. Fudge. So is there a way to, like, mess with the text box? Transform. All right, we're going to Google. How to center text from file consistently, OBS. Custom text extents. Oh my goodness. Okay, everyone's got a different name for this stuff. Usually it's just called a text box, and then it kind of like will stick, whatever. It's fine. Okay. Nice. Okay. So then what we'll do here is just... Okay. Okay, now you set it here. Let's set this just my monitor, and I don't know the resolution off the top of my head. Okay. So I have it set to be the size of my screen, I believe. We'll just expand that out. It's very big, but that is fixable. Takes a second. That's fine. It's feeling a little big still, so we're gonna make that a little smaller here. So to 150. Still feels a little big. 124. Is this actually doing anything? 24. Make it really small. Okay, no, it is doing something. I'm just stupid. And yeah, that is looking good to me. So any size message I should be able to do just fine. Maybe even multi-line. Let's do it. Going live in at 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, cool. That looks like it's staying centered as best it can. Let's see if we'll test this out. Make it multi-line. And yeah, that is centering. Cool. I like that. I like having this little text file that you can edit. Okay, cool. We're gonna delete that from this scene. We don't need it. Is that centered? Whoa. Oh, no, it's not. Look at that. When we moved it around, it lost its centeredness. Should be centered now. Cool. All right, so we have our scene set up. We got an intro scene. We'll kind of go through them. This one, I think I want to do the same thing with the text file. Like the starting soon isn't necessarily text file driven, but I might have like going live at 9 p.m. or something. Though I think a countdown would be better. So I need to figure out if that's native OBS or if I need to start messing with stream elements. Yeah. So the other scenes, we got the default scene right here, which is just the standard. We got the social on the bottom. I think we want that to be an overlay driven by a stream deck. Kind of pops in for a little bit, pops out. That would be nice. That's to do. Kind of figure out how to get these overlays to pop up from again through the stream deck. For those of you that don't know what a stream deck is, just like a series of buttons that sits on my desktop, and you configure what pressing the button does, and it integrates quite well with OBS. I just really haven't ever done it before, so we'll figure that out. I don't think it'll be too tricky though. But yeah, so the overlays all set. They're all just turned off for now. We got the generic message scene, which is just driven by text file. That's kind of cool. We got the be right back scene, which is just streaming from a Figma prototype. So anyone can go in here and just add all the GIFs. I'm gonna, I guess, show that really quickly. All the GIFs. So many GIFs. There we go. And again, set it up in a collaborative way so I can share this scene with people and they can add whatever and go to town. That's kind of fun. I think that'll be fun. Okay, cool. We got that set up. We got the full webcam scene. Oh, no, we don't. Let's bring that in. There he is. Transform, center to screen. I think I want my logo or something. So I got like a MacCom logo, but I also just have like this M logo. I guess I'll switch scenes here so we can see. So I have like all my assets set up in Figma, which are all these like kind of different components, so I can kind of use them in different ways. But one thing that's kind of nice about this is I've also have like my colors all set up. So I'm using different like specific colors in Figma, so I can just kind of reference those easily and then add more colors. It's a part of my scheme with time. This is kind of a cool component. I could do like, can write whatever I want just with a dot in between. So like that was the like follow my socials. Like it's kind of just like creates a little scene like that. Kind of cool. But we want, I think, just this little bug. So we're gonna export this. We'll just make it a bigger PNG. Just M. White M. Actually, I think we want that in overlays. And we'll drag that in here. We actually don't want it in this scene. We want it in a different scene. So we're going to switch over to the full webcam scene. Bring that in. I think we just kind of... There we go. Well, M in the corner. That's kind of nice. Now you know, we're tuned into MacCom. Okay. I think that's it. I think it's kind of a good little setup for now. Got the different scenes here on the left-hand side. And I'm also going to set that up on the Stream Deck so I can swap between the scenes easily. Probably need like an end of stream screen as well, but we're going to wrap up the stream here for now. We're not going to create that live. Got music set up. We got some beats rolling in the background. Hopefully you can still hear me. We're going to see how the audio is balanced, but I'm going to kind of make note of, you know, what is a good volume for VLC to be for good background music for some beats. It's definitely kind of loud for me, but again, I have things tuned down on OBS, so I hope it's balanced okay. But again, we'll just look at the recording, figure that out. Yeah, still a little bit more work to do here, but wanted to kind of keep you guys updated on the progress here, create a little VOD, see what's up, and yeah, there we go. I think we're going to stream some games maybe this week, maybe this weekend, and kind of get into it a little bit. Maybe promote the stream a little bit, see what's going on there, but we'll see. No promises. Still got work to do. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in a day or two.